Okay, this is a video to help us with this taking it further kind of question. And I like this question because it's sort of, the questions really make you think. And anyways, here's this person. Now she's throwing a dart at a special kind of dartboard. It's got a 20 right in the middle, a 10, then a 5, and then a 1. Every time she throws a dart, she's pretty good, so she always hits the board somewhere. She doesn't hit over here or there. If she always hits the board, the question is, how many ways can her score be greater than 30? Holy cow. Well, that, if you don't get organized, it makes it really hard because you'd think, well, I guess if I hit a 20 and then a 10 and a 10, that'd be more than, or 3 20s, that'd be more than 30. But there's so many different ways. And what would the probability, I'd like to ask the question, what's the probability of getting greater than 30? Okay, look how they organize it. This is the example. First, you got to understand the problem that she's throwing 3 darts, that all 3 darts hit the target, and each dart will earn a different score. It could be a 20, a 10, 5, or 1. Well, the way you do this is if you hit a 20 first, then what could happen? Well, you could hit a 10 and then a 5. There's 2 ways to hit a 10, then a 10, then a 1. Or if you hit a 20 first, then you could hit a 5 and then a 10, and then a 5 and then a 1. If you hit a 20 on the first dart, you could hit a 1 and then a 10, or then a 1 and then a 5. So there are 6 different things that can happen when you hit 20 first. Okay. What about if she throws a 10? Well, there's 6 different ways that can happen, and there's 6 different ways for a 5 and 6 different ways for a 1. Now, all she does, she writes down all these things, and she writes out how many add up to more than 30, and she puts a red circle around them. And she gets 12. She gets 12. There's 12 ways for her to score greater than 30. Okay. Oh, this thing here, each dart got a different score. Now, that's pretty weird. So she didn't get 3 20s in a row. So that's the rule, okay, that each dart, that's one of the rules it starts off with. I was just thinking, gee, if it was real dart, she could get 3 20s in a row. But it doesn't. And she hit 3 different colors. So that's what happened with her in this game. Well, if that's the way it happened, she just laid the whole thing out here. There's 12 ways for Kaylee to get a score greater than 30. And then what if you ask this question here, what would the probability of scoring more than 30? Well, you add up how many different possibilities, if she hits a different color each time, how many possibilities are it? It turns out 4 times 6, there's 24 different things that can happen. How many are greater than 30? Well, she circled them. There's 12. And 12 out of 24 is a probability of 1 chance in 2, or 50%. So that's how you'd answer a question like that. Now, if you hadn't organized it like this, you just wouldn't, it would be really hard to do. But when you organize it like this, hey, it's not so hard at all.